Hi you guys, it's me Shantae and welcome back to another episode of Shake It Up with Shantae. If you've been here before, welcome back as always. And if this is your very first time tuning in, welcome, and thank you guys as well. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how I make my mustard and turnip greens mixed together. Whenever I cook mustard greens, I always mix them with turnips. Every time if I cook turnips, I always mix them with mustard greens. That's the only way I can eat it. So I'm going to show you how I make them today. Without further ado, let's shake something up. All right, y'all. Today I got something special for y'all. Now, I know the holidays coming up, Thanksgiving and Christmas, and y'all want to find a new green. Because sometimes we might be a little tired of collard greens, or even if we do collards, we want some other green on the side as well. So my go-to is always my mustard and turnip greens together. And I always buy this brand. You can get fresh ones from your local farmer's market if you want to, or even your local grocery store. But I always buy these because I like these in the bag. The super fit greens, they're triple wash, but of course, you always have to wash them again. So if you get these in the bag, make sure you wash them again. So what you're gonna need, what I'll be using today, is 1 bag of these mustard greens, 1 bag of these turnip greens. I got me some smoked turkey necks. Now, I always say everything is substitutable. So if you want to substitute this for pigtails, you can. If you decide you don't want to use any meat, you don't have to. Everything is substitutable. But I like the smoked turkey tails. I also like pigtails, but I'm going to do the smoked turkey tails today with these mustard and turnip greens. I also got some oil. You're going to need a little vegetable oil. I have an onion, a red bell pepper, green bell pepper, and minimal seasoning. Minimal seasoning is all you're going to need. So we're going to use some garlic powder, some onion powder, some red pepper flakes, some black pepper, and some seasoned salt. And I might put a little vinegar. Ain't no might. I am going to put a dash of vinegar in there. All of these seasonings is substitutable. I tell you to put what you like to taste. And this is what I like to taste for my greens. So this is what I'll be putting in those. So let me just take a moment, clean this off, and start chopping up these vegetables. And so y'all, I'm just going to chop up my bell pepper. Now, if you want to use bell pepper in yours, you can. If you don't have to. I just like the bell pepper taste in mine. I like the bell pepper. And I love me some onion. And I am going to be adding that whole, this is a huge onion, y'all. I'll be putting that whole onion in there. But if you don't like it, don't put it in. I always say put what you like. If you want to add some jalapenos to your greens, you can add some jalapenos to it. But I'm just going to get to chopping and chop up all of these vegetables. Alright, y'all, I already had my water boiling on medium high. So I'm going to go ahead and add my turkey tails to this. And I have about 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to let those cook in here for about 30 minutes before I actually add my greens. I'm going to cover them and just let them cook. So y'all, I'm going to go ahead and stick my greens in the sink. I have some cold water running. And go ahead and stick them in here and give them a good wash. I'm gonna let them soak for a second. And I am gonna add some salt to this water, because my grandmama taught me that's what you're supposed to do. I guess the salt get them clean. Make them a little cleaner. Y'all, these look like a lot of greens, but once you cook these greens down, it's not a lot at all, trust me. So if you're doing these for the holidays and you decide to get you a bag of greens, you might want to get 4 or 5 and just mix them up how you want to mix them up. Because once they start cooking, they do tend to shrink a lot. That's just what greens do. All greens. Put me a little salt in there. I'm gonna use regular table salt for this, because that's what my grandmama taught me how to do. And I'm gonna continue to do that. So I'm gonna let these sit here a minute in this cold water. All right, y'all, so my meat has been cooking for about 30 minutes or so now, which I'm going to turn it down. I had it up high. So I had it on like an 8, 9. I'm going to turn it on a 6. So my smoked turkey tails has been cooking. Woo, y'all smell so good in here. And I just made some buttermilk cornbread from scratch. So I hope y'all watched that video that was posted a couple days ago. So make sure y'all tune in and watch that one. But this is my turkey tails. They're cooking. Woo, they're cooking. They smell so dang on good, y'all. But I'm going to go ahead and add my greens in here, which y'all seen me wash earlier. So now I'm going to go ahead and put them in here. Like I said, these greens will shrink down. They are going to shrink. When I say they're going to shrink down, they are most definitely going to shrink down. But I'm going to put them in here and let these cook for about 45 minutes to an hour. So some of the water can cook out of them. Let me grab the rest. So in these bags of greens, if y'all find a lot of these, you can pick them out. Some people like them in there in little pieces. I pick the loose ones out, and the ones that attach, I just leave them on there. I don't try to cut them off or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of these greens in here. Now that I have all of my greens, I'm going to go ahead and add some seasonings. So I'm going to use some onion powder. Use as much as you like. I think I'm roughly using about maybe 2 tablespoons of each because there's so much water in there. Once I set these to cook, I don't want to have to come back and add anything else in here, which I do come back and taste the broth and make sure that it's seasoned pretty good. But all of these seasonings that I have, I'm just adding, you know, about 2 tablespoons each. Okay. Black pepper. Some oil. All of the oil. I'm gonna add some garlic. Tablespoon or 2. I might as well add all that. All this in there. Oh, that smells so good. Add some vinegar. About 1/3 cup of vinegar. And I'm going to add all of my vegetables. I know this may look like a lot to y'all, but trust me, it's not a lot. Once this cooked down, it won't be a lot. But I'm going to go ahead, put my lid on here, and let this cook for about an hour on medium-low heat. We'll be back. All right, y'all, my greens are pretty much done. They have been cooking for a little bit over an hour. I'm going to go ahead and turn them off. I've come in here and I've tasted them. I've, you know, see was the seasoning on point with them. And yes, they are. Y'all see how much these greens has cooked down? Look at them turkey tails. Look at that. Look at that meat, y'all. Look at that. Ooh, baby, this finna be some good eating right here. This finna be some good eating. And they're hot. They're a little bit spicy. They have a little bit kick to them. Because like I did put the pepper flakes in here. So they do have a kick to them. Now, if you guys wanted to debone your turkey tail and put it back in here, you can do so, but I'm not. I like mine just like that. I'm not going to debone it and just put the meat back in here. I like them just like that. Y'all see them good greens? Y'all see them good greens? Now, I got to get a good thumbnail for this, y'all, so hold on. Y'all, so my greens are ready. These mustard and turnip greens, when I tell y'all they look so good, look at how meaty my smoked turkey tail is. Oh my goodness, y'all. Oh, let me just go ahead and try this for y'all. I can't wait no longer. They hot, and I gotta get a little piece of that turkey tail in there. Gotta get a little bell pepper, onions. Whoo, Lord have mercy. It's a little hot too. Y'all, this is the best. This is absolutely the best. This is all you need. You don't need any other side dish of this. You don't need any other meat. I got some perfectly homemade buttermilk cornbread right here. If you didn't watch the video on yesterday, the other day that I posted, the video right before this green video, if you didn't watch that video on how I made this buttermilk cornbread, I don't know what you're waiting for. Go over there and watch and like and subscribe if you have not done so already. But I just made these two to go together. I made them in the same day. But baby, when I tell y'all these the best turnip and mustard greens I've ever had, I think mine is the best. If y'all follow and season it just as simple as I did, they're going to turn out perfectly. I can taste the spice from the peppers. I can taste a little bit of the vinegar. It's seasoned perfectly with a little bit of the salt that I used in here. But when I tell y'all these greens are absolutely the best, they are absolutely the best. This is a staple in my home. This is a southern recipe. So if you've always wanted to try turnips and you don't want to get the ones that are fresh and you have to get the rutabaga in there and you just get the ones in the bag. Trust me, get the ones in the bag. Get you some turkey tails, some pig tails, or even if you just want to go vegetarian style, you don't want any meat, you can do that as well. But when I tell y'all these greens right here are the very best, baby. I'm gonna give me a little piece of that cornbread to go along with it. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead, subscribe, like, and share this video. Tell me if you eat turnip greens and mustard greens, because a lot of people don't eat turnip green and mustard green. But if you eat collard green, this is a different take on greens that I know you'll absolutely love. So leave in the comments and tell me what y'all like about it. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Until that next video, I will see y'all then. Have a good night. I love you guys. Bye.